Greetings. We are in Geneva from the UN, and we are with Dr. רוברט מאלון. רוברט מאלון, can you explain a little bit to our Prime Minister and our MP Parliament members of the Knesset and the Speaker of the Knesset, who are you? Who are you, dear Dr.
I'm merely a physician and a scientist who, when he was a young man, had a series of discoveries that resulted in 9 patents, which formed the basis for mRNA technology for vaccines and gene therapy purposes. I understand these formulations in great detail and the science and technology behind them. I am somebody who has also deep experience in international policy and agreements concerning regulatory affairs, the proper way to design and test drugs and obtain licensure and authorization. I'm also highly trained in bioethics, including the importance of informed consent for patients.
This video is going to all the parliament members of Israel and to the Prime Minister and to our President and for the public. And it's very important for us because we have a very important discussion in the Knesset, the Parliament of Israel. We have a special committee. Even Senator Ron Johnson was in this committee and support this about the WHO, the World Health Organization. They do all kinds of changes, and it's about 2 agreements. And right now we're meeting to talk it openly, not just about the good stuff. There's things they're not talking about. So what's your opinion about the World Health Organization and on those agreements they are promoting those days in Geneva?
I think that the World Health Organization has endorsed a model for the future based on the logic that it's absolutely necessary to have a single world government and to have centralized control and planning. I believe that this is something that Israel, of all countries, should understand, that this is problematic. Israel, of all countries, is committed to innovation and to independence and freedom. And the model upon which the World Health Organization has built this, and please understand, the truth is that these policies, this WHO Pandemic Accord and the International Health Regulations were actually initially developed by the United States government, the United States Health and Human Services. This is not truly an international effort. This represents the geopolitical interests of the United States as it currently is controlled and structured. It represents the model and belief system that the world faces a truly existential crisis of climate change and risk of energy and geopolitical collapse and environmental collapse, and that the only way to avoid that is to have a centralized planned economy. Israel, with its large population of refugees from the former Soviet Union, should also well understand the problems of centralized planning and command economies. This is anathema to the Israeli people, who respect innovation and respect the ability of an independent nation with its own culture to solve its own problems, its own local problems. Israel understands the importance of decentralization. The World Health Organization has built its thesis here with these pandemic accords by rejecting the idea of decentralization and fully committing to a plan based on a centralized one world government.
So, thank you for that information. Last question. What you think Israel should do right now? Because this taboo subject start to open, people start to talk about it, the parliament members start to understand and talk about it. What you recommend after what we been through between 2020 to 2023 to the pandemic time. Right now, after time, we can understand more the complex thing. What you think we should do right now?
I think I don't want to tell the Israeli people or the Israeli government what to do. What I suggest they do is to carefully examine these in light of Israel's the interests of the Israeli people and the interests of the Israeli nation state. If they believe that this is truly in the interests of the Israeli state, then they should support it. But they should look at it very carefully and very skeptically, as Israel always has, carefully examining self-interest and make an informed decision that represents the interests of the Israeli people and the interests of the Israeli nation state. Don't just go along with American government mandates.
I don't have even words. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.